Oh, we can hardly get you. Mm. Yeah. Well, they suspended for now. But thank you so much for the concern. Right. 077-277-288 or 0886417932. So the issue of public health again. I think the brother here. I think the brother will, will go back, like she said, she will check up with it. But let me not speak for her anyway. So public health,
Sure.
more students, less sessions.
Right. I wish I had had a chance to have the students say which particular courses they were seeking and which ones they weren't finding. I mean, the reality is that no university has infinite slots for any class. Students often have to make choices between different classes, and there's no program that just will necessarily be able to absorb every single student who wants to be part of it. That is just not a reality in university life. And so while universities do their best to follow demand, they really try to have the programs available when students are really demanding, when the numbers grow, etc. It's a very dynamic process. And I've given a lot of thought to the university curriculum and how it's set up. How people come in as first year students and join a college immediately without taking any time to just have a foundational core curriculum or to choose a major. And I think that puts a lot of pressure on students, and it puts a lot of pressure on the majors, that people get tracked so soon. I haven't really made a firm decision or, concluded my thought process on that, but it's something I've been reflecting on and noticing, um, as I've been observing how the university operates. But I do sympathize with students who want to get their classes, but I think that a lot of this boils down to being able to plan adequately in terms of how many students we have, how many faculty we have, how many classrooms we have. And um, I've always said digitization would help this tremendously, but we're not there yet. So if the student wants to ask about some specific courses, I can speak with Vice President Bernice Don, who's head of the College of Health Sciences. I'm also happy to mention that on Friday, the PhD program in public health is going to launch. I'm going to be attending a launch at the public health campus, and that's exciting, actually.
Right. Okay. So is that all the update we got for the doctoral programs? There was one launched, I think, some 2 months ago.
Gender and Security
Yeah,
Studies. It's
gender
a new
security studies.
program, and they're actually just taking applications. So this one is, a partnership that we're doing with an Institute of Gender and Peace in Nigeria, and we have both a master's and a PhD in that program. So we're excited to welcome our first cohort of students once we finish the application process.
Okay, so this pending Orange program.
Yes, Orange came to me recently. I've had a chance to visit with them at their Orange Digital Center before. They came in and they said they want to do an Orange Liberia pop up university on Capitol Hill campus, and that's actually going to be on Thursday and Friday of this week.
Hmm.
They're bringing out their orange booth, their orange tent. They're going to have activities. I think they're going to have a pitch event. They're going to be doing some giveaways of scratch cards and a few technology devices. And they're also importantly doing a 2-day workshop on AI and career building that's going to take place in the Capitol Hill Auditorium. They can take, I think, up to 100 students into that program. You just show up 9 a.m. To 6 p.m. It's an all-day, 2-day event that's free. But students should come and check it out. I think it's going to add some festivity to campus. I think there's going to be a combination of fun and learning, as well as a few freebies here and there. And I was very excited when Orange Liberia proposed this collaboration.
Madam President, it's been a wonderful time with you. Anything final you want to say before we go?
Well, the number one thing on my mind is getting our students back in the classroom. I think the number two thing on my mind is getting our bathroom fixing underway. The number three thing on my mind is getting our strategic plan ready to go so I can go out and start fundraising. So as we head into, the months that remain in 2025, these things are going to be my foci. I also think a lot about faculty well-being, particularly helping people get their research programs up and running, and you know other aspects of faculty welfare. So, and I don't want to leave out the staff. The staff are holding it all together every day, and making the educational mission possible. So I'm here. I'm here. I'll be back next week.
Lady, lady. Yeah, no, we're gonna be back here next week. But before next week, I'm sure we'll be back some other way on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah, Lady Phillips Maparyan, PhD, is the president of the University of Liberia. She's been here on her regular program. You are president. Alex is there. We're back here next Monday at 5 minutes past 4. A repeat of this one is up tomorrow morning. That's Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock.